Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don Channel. We're on Charleston Boulevard, major east-west artery here in Las Vegas, heading westbound at Decatur. Farmer Boys there on the left, along with a taco truck. El Pastorcito, number 2. Schlotsky's Deli there on the left. There used to be a Schlotsky's in South Florida. It was very popular. I don't know if there's any relation to that one. This is Brush Street. Now crossing Charleston Wilshire Professional Center. Moon Nurseries over here on the left. You buy it, we plant it. Hetty's Fabrics, E&J Pets, Exotic Birds, Grease Monkey, Oil Changes, and more. It's going to bring us up here to the light at Westwind on the south side of the street and Upland Boulevard here on the north side of the street. Good Times Billiards there on the right behind the taco truck. Darts, big screen, 24-hour. They've got gaming in there, I guess, because 24-hour would tend to indicate gaming. Charleston Marketplace on our right here. This is going to bring us up to the intersection with Jones Boulevard, another major north-south artery here running through West Las Vegas. I'll let you read that coffee shop there on the right. Has a donkey on it. I believe they have these little buildings here. Look like former residences here that have been converted into storefronts or businesses here. West Charleston Chiropractic. To live on a major artery like this, that would be noisy, I would think. Walmart Neighborhood Market here on our right. Brings us up at Torrey Pines, which is another pseudo major north-south artery here in Las Vegas on the west side of town. Car reads 112 degrees outside right now, but I understand that's probably going to be skewed because of the hot pavement underneath us here. Speed limit 25 when flashing. School, it's Saturday. Okay, now it's off. That's interesting. Dutch Brothers over here on our left. That tends to be really popular. There's one down on, is it Tropicana? East of the Strip. It is always backed up. The traffic's always backed up into the roadway there on Tropicana. Or maybe it's Flamingo, one of those. This is Rainbow. We are now crossing over another major north-south artery here on the west side of town. Amigo Tires over on the left there. Executive Park West, that sign said. American Dental Center. You got some apartment buildings here on the left. The Logan at Charleston, it says. Hush Puppy Restaurant, the only one remaining now. They used to have a location on the east side of town. As you can see, it's not very busy in there. Used to have a location on the east side of town, but then COVID came, and then when they reopened, they did not have the salad bar anymore, which is a huge attraction for a lot of their customers. So when the salad bar went away, so did a lot of the customers, and then they ended up closing it. The one on Nellis, just south of Lamb Boulevard, or just on on Nellis, south of Lake Mead Boulevard, there on the east side of town. And so they essentially did themselves off by not having a salad bar. But it's good southern style cooking. If that's something you're into, I definitely recommend it. Brings us up here to Buffalo, which is another major north-south artery here in Las Vegas. Buffalo Drive. You've got Greek Grill over here on our left. Buffalo Highlands, it says there. That's a gated community in there. Maximum security self-storage. Grammy Drive. Got an ambulance coming up here from behind. Cimarron Road. Palm Beach Tan over there on the left. Penny Slots Liquor, open 24 hours. Welcome home, it says here, to these apartments on our left. Go ahead and get out of the ambulance's way. Let him go by. Element apartment homes, it says there. There's a Chevron. We'll make a right in here and get some fuel real quick. And I'll be right back, folks. Hey folks, we're back. We are fueled and ready to go. Ready to rejoin Charleston Boulevard here. Sherwin-Williams right in front of us. And then you have a huge electronic substation, it looks like, here across the street. And this guy wants to turn in here. This brings us up here to Durango. Another major north-south artery out here on the west side of town. CVS Pharmacy, Best Mattress. Walgreens on the other side of the street, along with a Kohl's and Sephora. Sephora's found inside of most Kohl's nowadays, I think. And I need to get over because this guy's just going to run around with his turn signal on. These apartments over here off to our right. Their little balconies, you can see the south side of town. You can probably see some of the strip too. Marialdo Lane, we just passed. This brings us into the area known as Boca Park. Target, Total Wine, Cheesecake Factory, Grimaldi's. Grimaldi's is good eating too. It's Italian. Check that out next time you're in town. Get over here and Mattress Firm. This is Rampart Boulevard. We'll make a right here onto Rampart. P.F. Chang's there with the huge horse out in front. Boca Park Animal Hospital. There's a North Italia over here. I know that's a chain. I've been in there once and I haven't been back, and that's all I'm going to say. Target in there, Ross, Lamps Plus, Tilly's, and then you have these high rises here that are extremely expensive. They're last I looked at them, they were in the 600s and up, $600,000, which I don't understand. Halloween Town, the world's greatest pumpkin patch over here off to our right. Being advertised. It looks like the carnival's in town. Suncoast Casino. All new, state-of-the-art sportsbook experience now open. Everything's an experience. Tivoli Village over here off to our right. Took my wife to a place there for dinner for her birthday. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Seta something, I think. I have to try and look it up. Get behind this big UPS truck here. Oh, we're watering during the day. That's a no-no. But the golf clubs, they can get away with that. But there's a water shortage. Where's the water patrol? We have videos of the water patrol in our library. Feel free to check those out. They don't run around and issue citations to people. This is Summerland Parkway right here in front of us, where we will make a right and go eastbound for a moment. See, at 3:10 in the afternoon, these guys are out here playing golf. Probably stumbling around by now, I would imagine. Alcohol and golf tend to go hand in hand. This is Summerland Parkway East. When they developed this side of town, they did a very good job, in my humble opinion. US 95 curved north east of here to continue its trek out towards Reno, but they connected the 95 with the west side of town, which is Summerland, via this highway, which was a brilliant idea, in my humble opinion. They just did not bother doing anything like this on the east side of town. Now going underneath Durango Drive, for which there is no exit going eastbound. Head up here and we'll exit at Buffalo Drive. ICLV. Something Church, Las Vegas. Another pedestrian walkway that's not getting a whole lot of use here. Bonanza Trail. Okay, so that's one of the trails around town. Attractions next exit. Sports complex. That's over here off to our left. I see the high lights for the tall lights for the darkness to illuminate the fields at night. And this is Buffalo here. West Cliff Plaza. Over here off to our right. There's a really good deli in here as well. Highly recommend that for folks. I gotta try and see if I can find the name of it. But the thing is, when you do as much driving as I tend to do on these videos, I tend to get a lot of the names they become a blur. So apologies for that. And I don't remember them. There's a bagel cafe in there. And there's also some medical offices in there as well. I'm gonna make a right here onto West Cliff. Head back westbound. This is Chevron here. Off of Buffalo and West Cliff. And see these neighborhoods butt right up against these major streets like this. See a lot of that around town. So you can own a home, probably a little cheaper, by being right up against one of these thoroughfares, but you run the risk of being run into by those out here drinking their paychecks away, in addition to the road noise that you have outside. And so if you have to sleep during the day for whatever reason, say you work a graveyard shift or something like that, because a lot of people in here in town do that, probably not conducive during the day to have a whole bunch of road noise out there, unless you have some sort of sound dampener at work. We're gonna make a left here onto Cimarron from West Cliff. International Church of Las Vegas. That's what the I stood for. ICLV. Show you a little bit of the neighborhood in here off of Cimarron. This light appears to be on a timer because there's no one here. We'll wait our turn. And we got the green light. Cimarron dead ends right into the highway up there, so it's kind of a major north-south artery, but not really. As you can see, they've done the traffic calming procedures in here. This looks like it used to be a 4-lane road in here, but they've converted one of those lanes, or two of those lanes on either side, into bike lanes, which a lot of towns are trying to do nowadays. And again, this is Cimarron. That's a nice dip there. That's a healthy dip. The winds are blowing pretty strongly out here. You can see the trees there. And the trash blowing around in the street. Looks like the winds are still out of the south. We did our Las Vegas Strip View live look-in at noon, and winds were out of the east at that time. Brings us down here to Alta Drive, which is another pseudo major east-west artery here in town. As you can see some of the neighborhoods here out on the west side of town. Cimarron and Alta. Got the green light at Alta, so we'll proceed southbound. Mount Harris Street over here off to our left, Court rather. Mount Harris Court. Really green trees there. I'll slow down and show you some of these homes, but I've got a Nissan Titan right up my rear end here. A cell phone tower right there. It's either a Titan or an Armada. I can't tell which one. I can't tell if it's a truck or an SUV. Casino Jack's Food and Gaming, it says there. Another one that's probably open 24 hours. Got the green light here at Charleston Boulevard, so we will make a right and go westbound. State Farm Insurance. Penny Slots Liquor. Temperature outside now reads 103 degrees Fahrenheit. See these big planters that they've got, these big pots out here in front of these developments. These things are huge. Heavenly Hills Court. We're going to go ahead and make a right here. No, we're not. We're going to go straight. This is Durango right here. So we'll wait our turn. Got the green light here at Durango, so we're heading westbound, continuing westbound here. At Summerland Gate, this development over here off to our right. So Summerland pretty much stretches this far east. For me though, Summerland is essentially, there's Giordano's on the right there. Summerland is west of the 215 Beltway. That's my humble opinion. Giordano's over here on the now right. That's an awesome pizza place. If you've never been, I highly recommend it. Make a left here. Office Depot. Through this shopping center. I'd like to take a moment and say thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Again, we would not be here without you. You are what makes this possible. Please do like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube and TikTok. It helps recommend us to other viewers on YouTube and TikTok, and it also helps the algorithm. Your voice carries so much more weight with the algorithm when you like, follow, share, and subscribe. And this is Tilly's here. Four-way stop. That Pathfinder did not stop though. It's nice. You see that a lot. Folks that just do that kind of thing and kind of piggyback on the vehicle in front of them, just run through the stop sign. Their time is more important than yours, of course. Panera Bread there. Total Wine here. Oh, the stop sign. They sneak up on you. Just a reminder, please do take a look at our shops. Some Vegas Down shirts available. The Vegas Down logo on top of the Las Vegas Strip skyline. Feel free to check that out for yourself or maybe a significant other. We got the upcoming holiday season here. Maybe something for yourself, your significant other. We just said that. So thank you all so very, very much for joining us again. And always remember here on the Vegas Down channel, it's the journey. We'll see you next time, folks.